Holy crap, how long has it been since I've done this game? It's been a while. Well, guess what? I'm returning back to my normal day recording schedule, not the early morning. Which means you're going to hear a lot more, I guess, less, tiredness, and I won't be holding back as much. So there'll be a lot more shouting again. I know. Sucks, right? Well, I put it back onto normal mode because according to what I can tell from one of my commenters, this is very hard to do on even hard mode. So normal mode is where I'm at, especially if you've never tried to beat him before. Basically, I'm just supposed to, like, from what I can tell, just really beat on him. Try and get close always finds the hardest part. So here is where he's definitely slower. And he's taking away a lot less damage, I think. But anyways, I'm going to need to just get used to him again because it's been a while. I'm supposed to use spam what button though? I'm supposed to spam a certain button, he said, I think. Oh, I was supposed to beat him up there, I think. That's the only time I did it. I have a feeling his bar's like invisible or something. If he has one. I'm just trying right now to see if I can do anything against him. I wasn't able to do anything against him there. Oh, I did something. Yeah, I'm supposed to like... There we go. Wow, what a difference. Even on hard mode, he just like... You barely have time to go against him. I'm staying on normal for the rest of the game. Man, what a difference. He was so slow. I plan on recording 2 parts of this.
Impossible. What power is this? How can one human's power alone be enough to best me?
It was only enough power because I put it onto an easier difficulty because I was having trouble on hard mode.
Hino Kagutsuchi. That's what holds you back. The power I wield. The power we wield. It will never succumb to someone like you!
Silence, pest! I will not lose! I am stronger than anything!
I know I'm not done yet because there's at least a few more of the cards left. Granted, this takes up at least one scene, so... Hino Kagutsuchi's giant arm swings up high into the sky. This isn't good. If this place takes a direct hit from that enormous thing, never mind sweeping me off my feet, it could destroy this entire tower with all the quaking.
Persona!
Ooh, hey, look. Adachi using his persona. Faster than I can call my persona, the other Izanagi flies toward Kagutsuchi from behind, slashing at its giant arm and knocking it back.
Adachi-san? What are you doing? I set everything up perfect for you, and you still didn't finish it off before I woke up.
The way he scratches his head and rolls his eyes, without a doubt, that's the Adachi-san I know. Did he save me? Up until now, he's just dropped hints for us here and there, never doing anything to help us out directly. Seeing me surprised at all of this small change, noticeable only to those who know him, Adachi-san furrows his brow. He's displeased, and ever so slightly embarrassed away.
Hey, what are you spacing out for? I don't have time to waste either, so let's hurry up and put it into this!
Right.
I can feel it. The two Izanagis respond to each other and melt into one. I never felt this fusion of conflicting powers before. They eventually coalesce into a sword, which launches itself toward Hino Kagutsuchi's enormous roaring form.
Izanagi!
Nagatsu Izanagi!
He seems pretty proficient in using his persona. Well, of course, the TV seemed to have liked him when he went in. The giant sword formed with a torrent of power pierces Hino Kagutsuchi and disperses his body into fragments.
Hino Kagutsuchi! It's over!
Well, apparently there's an Adachi story in this game, but I might be DLC I have to purchase. Why do I have to buy stuff? I'm not really into DLC. Granted, I've never had a console with DLC before, so that's not saying much.
Impossible! How could I fall to this drudgery of bonds?
It's the only way you fall in these games. Bonds. After Hino Kagusuchi's body crumbles away, the red fog disperses little by little from our sight, and the area is covered in silence. Night sky turns back to its usual color, with the beautiful moon shining in the sky.
My sincere congratulations on winning the P1 Grand Prix.
Elizabeth. The sudden voice surprises me and I turn around. Standing right there is a woman in deep azure-colored clothes. Adachi-san is nowhere to be seen.
Elizabeth? What are you doing here?
Though what you just defeated now was different in form, it appeared to be another embodiment of man's consciousness that wishes for death.
So it's basically what we fought like in the answer.
And suffice to say, I had my own reason to witness its end.
Your own reason, huh?
That is correct.
I don't really get it, but she probably means that she came to witness Hino Kagusuchi's end. It's fine, since it's over now, but couldn't she have at least helped out a bit? Not that I'd ever say anything like that to her face. I've heard before that Elizabeth has her own wish, that trying to grant it was why she left the room. Maybe she's cooperating with us in her own way.
By the by, this tower will disappear momentarily.
Huh?
That's right, I completely forgot about that. This tower is a transient thing that appeared in the red fog, and so now that the fog's gone, this place will go back to its usual self. You also got me high.
Can I ask a favor, Elizabeth?
A favor? Depending on what you ask, I'll have to demand payment.
Oh god, I forgot how greedy she was.
I'm not sure about that. But can you please send all my friends in this tower somewhere safe?
Haha. If that is all you ask, it's as easy to grant as having an orange at a kotatsu.
You've actually used a kotatsu?
No, it was merely a figure of speech. I've never so much as seen a kotatsu. Very well then, I will transport your friends to somewhere safe as you wish. Oh, where would this somewhere safe be? Ah, yes, the perfect place has occurred to me. I shall send you all there.
I wish she wouldn't decide things like that on her own. It'd be nice if she'd just tell me where she's going to send us. But before I can ask her, she raises a hand and my vision fills with such brightness that I forget to argue. Wait, where's she sending us?
Well then, you. Hasta la vista, baby. Until the day we meet again. Farewell.
What a cartoony sound effect to use. Suddenly in the Velvet Room. Clear at 82%. Investigation complete. Now, is the percentage also based on the Persona 3 stuff? Because I noticed there's a question mark with only 2 of these left. So I'm assuming this game's not as long as the other one. Oh, we're at the entrance of the TV. There's only one group of people who all saw the Velvet Room, and that was in Persona 3. I wonder why... Well, apparently... No, that's not true. Because from my understanding, is everyone used to go into the Velvet Room, I think in Persona 1 and 2. At least I think. But you can correct me on that. I've seen a few images of the game here and there. The light slowly dims and my vision returns. Ta-da! I am indeed staying in a safe place. The studio in the TV world. It's a relief to look around and see everyone else here too. They all look confused as to what happened, but when I approach them, they break into a smile and congratulate me on the victory. You know, seeing everyone in one place like this, we've got quite the crowd together.
Well done, Narukami. I'm sorry for the trouble we caused.
No, we owe you too. Thank you for stopping the shadows.
Akiko-san comes up from behind me and nudges my shoulder. When I look towards him, he smirks in that dauntless way.
Wish I could have gone to the top myself, but I'll let you take the glory this time.
Thank you, Akihiko-san.
I hear a fuss then and look towards the exit from this world at the center of the studio. Everyone is gathered around the stack of TVs. Wondering what this is all about, we head over.
My guy keeps saying, this is my world. You have to go through this TV to get out to your world, Junpei.
Huh? We go through a TV to get out of the TV? Come on, Blue Daruma, quit kidding around.
It's for real. But, now that you mention it, that is kind of weird, isn't it? Going into TV leads you out of the TV?
Jeez, what are you making it all complicated for? It's fine. The TVs are connected. These things only get confusing because you overthink them.
Just leave it like a portal. That's all it is. It's just the TV representing it.
I don't believe this. Look, you just gotta show him.
It seems Teddy and the others are trying to explain about the TV world to the shadow operatives we just met today. Yukari-san and Ken can seem to somewhat understand, but Junpei-san just isn't getting it, and Teddy and Yosuke are having a hard time explaining it to him. Then again, Junpei-san might be too distracted with the shock of seeing Kanji sticking his head into the TV right next to him.
What the? Dude, what are you doing?
Hey, you fought things in a giant tower. What are you complaining about? This is actually a simpler thing.
Whoa, crap!
Sorry, I had something stuck in my throat there. Might have been an almond. Chocolate-covered almond. Now my throat's dry. Kanji quickly pulls out the TV and stumbles backwards. Unfortunately, right behind him were Teddy and Junpei-san, watching a little too closely. Aha! They reversed the voices there! Unless that was intentional, I don't know. The back of Kanji's head hits Teddy's face, and the back of Teddy's head directly hits Junpei-san's face. The force of the hit causes Junpei-san to go rolling all the way to the edge of the studio. I wonder if he's okay. Okay, maybe they didn't reverse it? Oh, who cares? It's a minor thing.
Stupid Kanji, that hurt! Don't you know the saying, a head in motion tends to stay in motion?
Shut up! It's your fault for rubbernecking. When I stuck my head out, I saw a security guard making the rounds. Huh?
Junpei, why are you sleeping on the floor? Just when we were trying to explain things to you.
Teddy, that's not right. If I had to pick sides, I'd say Junpei-san was clearly the victim right now.
Hey, wait a sec. Kanji-kun, did you just say there was a guard out there?
Huh?
Then the town's back to normal. The people who disappeared must be safe now, right?
Ooh, that's right! Good job, Junpei. You did great!
I'm not sure what I had to do with it.
All right, it finally feels like we won! We saved the town our very own selves.
We did it!
Hooray! A cheer erupts from all my friends on the investigation team at once. Seeing us in high spirits, the shadow operatives also come forward and join us as we all congratulate each other on the brave fight. I'm so glad I was able to protect my friends. I sense someone looking at me, and when I turn around I see a figure watching us from a distance. That red hair, the uniform jacket tied around his waist, the sword in each hand. That's
Show.
Everyone turns around at this and tenses up, but Sho doesn't say anything, just points the tip of the blade he's holding at me. He must mean that he'll come challenge me to a fight again someday.
Come at us however many times you want, but next time, we'll fight one-on-one. Fair and square.
For a brief instant, it looks as if Sho's mouth forms a smile. It doesn't last long, though, because he turns to run and quickly disappears. Was I seeing things? No, I doubt it.
That boy. So he survived.
Yes.
Regrettably, he is a serious criminal who tried to destroy the world. We cannot leave him be.
I understand.
But I won't be so stubborn this time. I ask that you all cooperate with us in capturing Minazuki.
I'm honestly surprised at this. After the P1 Grand Prix came to a close, Mitsuru-san clearly told us not to get involved any further, and rejected all our offers to help. I understand that she did it so as not to drag us into anything dangerous, but we decided to save Sho. Mitsuru-san must have come to understand our feelings and included us in the search for him. Sho's never had a chance to interact with people. He has no idea how. So we'll fight with him as many times as it takes, explaining our true feelings to him each time. We'll do it over and over until it sinks in what it means to get involved with people. As long as Sho keeps trying for us, I'll answer him with all my strength. So in a way, my answer is already decided.
Yes, of course.
With that, the members of the investigation team who seem to have been listening chime in from behind me.
Leave it to me. My persona's gotten real strong. I'll find that show in no time so Senpai can breathe easier.
That reminds me, that dude was wearing our uniform. I guess we should start by beating the crap out of everyone at school?
Oh yeah, everyone.
No violence yet, Kanji-kun. An investigation must be carried out based on thorough examination and confirmed evidence.
Was he wearing our uniform? I didn't notice at all.
I remember Minnie's smell, too. He can run, but he can't hide from Teddy's nose.
Dude, will you stop giving everyone and everything those weird nicknames?
Does your nose even work anymore? You've been sneezing this whole time.
No, I haven't. That was because of the red fog. It was filled with a terrible curse, and...
They're either joking around or he's really gonna sneeze. I saw it coming.
Curses don't exist. Although given what Kagutsuchi was after, I suppose it did have an effect of that sort in truth.
Why are we so
Okay,
scatterbrained? Can't you guys stay on one topic for 10 seconds?
At least they didn't do that fake sneeze again. That was getting annoying.
Oh, sheesh.
Good. It's like always. I can't help but smile and join in with everyone. I'm not alone. Even if it turns out I have to fight the show again, my friends and I will handle it. We're the investigation team after all. But isn't he leaving like today or tomorrow? You know, I spent one day in the TV world, then I spent one day in, I don't know. When we return from the TV world, an utterly mundane world is waiting for us. As we stand around in the quiet dawn at Junette's before it opens, Yosuke looks around at the eyebrow-raising outfits of the Shadow Operatives. I think I'll not tell anyone about him, sighing, "Thank goodness we came out at this hour." Then again, I'm at a loss for what to do when we go to Yasagami High, closed for the holiday, to see Mitsuru-san off, and a pitch-black military helicopter lands on the grounds. After seeing them all off, we return to the empty pre-dawn food court and take our usual seats.
Sitting here makes it feel like I'm really back.
Indeed. It seems that for now, the case is closed.
Man, that guy sure gave us some grief. Wasn't the world on the brink of ending?
Mm-hmm. Although, I felt a bit sorry for him.
Huh? For who?
You can't even figure that out? She's talking about how Sho probably didn't want to turn out that way.
Yeah, he's a really clumsy kid. I keep thinking about how similar I was, you know?
According to Mitsuru-san, ever since Ikutsuki abandoned Sho, he was left for dead in the hospital's care.
Left for dead? That was a bit extreme, apparently.
I surmise that is where he learned of Ikutsuki's death, and later heard this plan's proposal from Minazuki.
That reminds me, that thing that showed up at the end. Hino Kagutsuchi, right? What was that thing, really?
Yeah, it said it was born when this town was enshrouded in fog.
And that's not all. It was all over my fuzzy head, but what was that collective will of so-and-so part about?
I guess it was formed from the hearts of people who only think about themselves, never caring what happens to others.
Yeah, when the fog covered this town last time, the hearts of people who only cared about their own safety gathered and formed that Hino Kagutsuchi.
That's a sad way to be. I wonder why some people think like that.
Well, there's nothing we can do about it except to do our best. By the way, partner.
Yeah?
Did you see Adachi up there? What happened to him in the end?
No way! Adachi-san?
That bastard was here?
Oh yeah, I hadn't told everyone yet. By the time I turned around after defeating Hino Kagutsuchi, Adachi-san was already nowhere to be seen, but...
Don't worry about him. He'll obey the rules.
No one asked any more questions after that. None of us say as much, but there's a strange kind of trust we have about Adachi-san, who told us that he'd obey the rules of this world. And in this case, at least, Adachi-san was true to his word.
Alright then, let's go home.
That was sudden.
But man, some long holiday this turned out to be.
Seriously, Yukun came to visit and we didn't get to talk at all.
Oh well. But now that it's all over, I think I had fun.
Ah! Yuki-chan, have you turned to violence? Thinking back on it, I did see some dangerously scary faces from you.
Teddy, would you like to see me angry?
Ah! There! That's exactly what I'm talking about!
I somewhat understand what Yukiko-senpai means. Despite the lost time, we've gathered as a group again. I'm glad for that much.
We're all silently not in agreement to this. Once today is over, we'll return to our normal lives and walk our own paths. Even then, someday, no matter when it may be...
Yosuke-senpai, I'm hungry. Can we go grab a bite yet?
Oh, meat sounds great right now! Yosuke will treat, of course.
I'm not treating anyone. The store's not even open. Stop trying to make me treat you guys every time.
Things really haven't changed at all. Oh, Senpai, look!
I look to where Rise is pointing and see the sun starting to rise from far beyond the town. Those thick thunderclouds that have covered Inaba yesterday seem to have disappeared along with the fog.
Let's go, everyone.
It's going to be some nice weather in Inaba today. And epilogue. I guess I'll watch the epilogue. I might have to. Alright, here's the epilogue. And like that, the long holiday is almost over. We're on our way to the station. I said I didn't need anyone to see me off, but since I didn't get much time to relax, deep down I was happy to spend even a little more time with everyone. As we get close to the station, a familiar figure comes walking from up ahead. As we're about to pass each other, she speaks to me. Oh, her.
Thanks for your hard work.
Yeah, same to you.
As far as I know, she did nothing.
It's not like I really did anything.
There you go.
I was getting my butt handed to me and you weren't around. Like, that was fun.
What did you do?
You were keeping Dojima-san and everyone else safe, weren't you? That was a huge help.
Stupid no-tech love machine. You're being too honest with me. Stupid.
I don't think I really need to see her in Golden. Her personality's nothing. I can't see anything other than that she's like one of those, I don't feel like saying the Japanese word for it. It's where she likes him, but she can't show it, so she acts mean to him. Meh. Marie blushes, somewhat embarrassed, but she was protecting this town from the worst of Hino Kagetsuchi's effects. That must have been extremely hard on her.
Hey, this town, do you like it?
Huh?
Go home already. Get out of here and come back soon, jerk.
That was an even bigger outburst than usual. I wanted to express my thanks to her more, but, well, seeing her in good spirits again relieves me. I'm sure she'll continue to watch over everyone in this town. As I watch her run off, I hurry to catch up to my friends who have gone on ahead. When we reach the platform, Dojima-san, who was already here, hands me my belongings.
Thanks for bringing my things all the way here.
Don't worry about it. Man, you seem pretty busy. So, if you're headed back, does that mean things are settled?
Yeah.
There's a hint of reproach in Dojima-san's eyes. Detective's intuition is an impressive thing. I can tell he still trusts me since he stopped me short of grilling me for details. I just wish he stopped with that drill-like stare.
Yes.
Take some more time off the next time you come. She seemed pretty lonely.
Nanako looks away sadly as Dojima-san pushes her forward. She's pouting a little. Nanako, I really feel bad that I couldn't spend more time with her.
Oh, Yukon, it's almost time.
Well then, time to disband the investigation team for real this time.
I feel a little down when you actually come out and say it like that.
Yes, but disbanding means that the case has been solved. We should take pride in that, at least.
Investigation team?
Shut up, you guys!
Oh, crap! Chihei's dog went missing, so...
Huh? Really? If you had told me, I would have rushed to help in a jiffy.
Why are you falling for that? Just stay quiet.
That's not fair. I wanted to help too.
I'm sorry, Nanako. I'll be back in the summer.
Really?
Whoa, for reals? You're gonna stay the whole summer, right?
Oh,
Yay! That's more than a month! We could do anything then!
Let's see, the summer festival? Going swimming in the ocean? Ooh, and the fireworks show!
Somehow we've gotten sidetracked to the subject of me staying here for my whole summer vacation. I actually hadn't decided myself how long I'll be here then. In spite of myself, I glanced towards Dojima-san.
We wouldn't mind at all. Nanako would love to have you around.
Yay!
The train will be arriving shortly. Please step behind the white lines for your safety.
As I left my luggage, Nanako rushes over to hug me. She was pouting before, but looks like her sadness has reached its limits.
I don't want you to leave. I want to play with you too.
Nanako.
You really didn't get to spend much time with her.
Nana-chan, I'll play with you.
I know. Nanako-chan, come over to my place. We have a dog. No, I want Big Fro.
Nanako, if you keep saying such selfish things, I'll tell you a scary story before bed.
Nanako freezes for a moment with a sudden jolt before reluctantly letting me go. Ojiba-san, I'm not sure that's a good way to keep her in line.
We'll have more time over the summer vacation, Nanako. We can play more then.
Okay.
How about Nanako visits
I didn't
her?
know Nanako-chan doesn't like scary stories.
Yeah, if she sees a scary story on TV before bed, she can't go to the bathroom by herself. I'm the one who gets woken up in the middle of the night.
Dad!
Sorry.
Jeez, we're through, Dad.
Nanako, tired of being teased so much, rushes to the train, even though the departure bell is already ringing. That was not good timing.
Nanako!
I chase after Nanako and rush into the train, just as the door closes behind me. Ojiba-san and my friends are left behind on the platform with dumbfounded expressions. As the scenery begins to slowly move, they all start chasing after our train. Nanako looks back and forth between me and the others outside and seems a bit panicked. I grin and look around the inside of the train for a seat where we can both sit down until the next station. There you go, there's your time with Nanako. Nanako. Inside Kanji's house.
Broken? Eaten? Why the hell does it keep changing like that? Break? What is it, a car? I don't even have any brothers named Ken!
Oh my! Are you studying English? It must be a cold day in hell.
Oh, that's strange. You're always speaking English, Kanji.
You old hag! I'm trying to study here, so quit making fun of me!
My. He's embarrassed.
Damn, my mom looks so happy. I ain't doing this because I want to. I ignore her and turn back to the study aid thing.
Oh, that's right. There's something I wanted to ask you.
Well, what is it? Quit bothering me. I just hurry up and ask already.
Well, our dyes seem to be running out much faster lately. Do you know anything about that?
Okay, this is the same voice actress as someone. It sounds very, very familiar. I get all flustered at her sudden question. I mean, from in Persona 4. Who does this sound like?
How should I know? Maybe we had a burglar or something.
Oh my. A burglar who only steals dyes?
Like, you know what I mean? It's like a shared voice actress somehow.
Like I said, how should I know? You're probably just imagining it anyway.
Is that so? How odd.
Agus. It sounds like Agus. That's what it is. It just sounds exactly like Agus, I want to say. Man, she's really sharp about this stuff. Can't let her figure it out yet. She can't know that I'm, like, thinking about the family business and all. My senpai are third years now, so it's only natural that they talk now and then about our plans for the future. And I've been giving it some thought myself. But I decided I'm starting training in secret about stuff like dying. Huh? What's it studying for? That's part of my plan too.
Oh, I just remembered. That navy blue handkerchief I washed yesterday had an odd unevenness to its coloring.
Yep, that's Agus's voice actress.
What? Like how? That handkerchief was my best work lately, and...
Wait, the one I washed was a white handkerchief. Ah, the ravages of age. I keep misremembering things.
You old hag!
Ma leaves chuckling all the while. That old hag, she knew. Feeling embarrassed about my secret training getting found out, I take a break from studying and pick up one of the dyed goods out in the store.
The color just isn't the same.
I compare it to the fabric I dyed for my mascot plushie. I didn't notice it until I actually worked with dyes on my own. The Ma's dyed goods are something else. How does she get the dyes to do that? I catch myself sighing and shake the cobwebs out of my head. You senpai's gone back to the city, and my other senpai are probably leaving town next year too, according to their post-grad plans. Risei and Naoto too. Even now, they're away from Inaba more than they're here. To be honest, it's sad to see us all go our separate ways, but the funny thing is, I don't feel as nervous about it as I did. Maybe it's because I found a goal I can be proud of. And that goal is to become a pro craftsman spraying my dyed goods around the world. Across the world. Around or across, difference, you know. I do that, and my friends who leave Inaba won't be lonely no matter where in the world they end up. But first, I gotta get better at dyeing. I need to learn to speak English too. Why? With new resolve, I look up at the Tatsumiya shop curtain. Seeing those vibrant, perfect dye colors, I can't help but feel a wicked laugh rising up in me.
I ain't giving up, goddammit!
Aha. Kanji, that's a scary face you're making. I hope you're not thinking of anything bad. Are we gonna see everyone here? This'll be long if so. It looks like it.
Excuse me.
As I'm picking up the empty plates from the parlor, which is as lively as usual, a guest beckons over me.
Whoa, you're a high school girl and a manager? That's awesome.
Guest A is drunk.
Hey, could you wash my back later?
Guest B is either also drunk or just being a perv too.
Sir, please don't joke like that.
Well, I might consider it if you held a party here every day for the next year.
Really? I'll take you up on that.
Thank you for your patronage. Of course, I must ask that you pay for everything up front.
Huh?
While the guest is stunned, I exit the parlor. Even people like him are important guests. It'd be easy to lash out, but I've started to learn lately that there are other ways to deal with them.
Yuki-chan, are you okay? Are you sure you're not pushing yourself too hard?
Don't worry. I'll make sure to lean on you and the others if I'm ever feeling stressed. Please help me out if that happens.
Really? You've gotten so dependable all of a sudden.
I can't help but smile a little at the waitress's delight. The reason I'm able to try my best like this isn't because of my strength alone. It's more that I want to keep pushing myself further, because I have people who depend on me. And I think it's because of that case that I'm thinking this way now. I've made my decision to take over the inn and everyone is cheering me on. To live up to their expectations, I need to train hard, so I won't be a disgrace as the inn's manager. Even when it comes to cooking, I don't have to be as good as the chefs. I just need to be able to make some simple appetizers by myself. As I moved to the corner of the kitchen I was borrowing, I checked the contents of the pot. It's purple.
I think it's missing a bit of tartness. Maybe I should use yogurt.
What are you cooking?
Huh? It burned? That's odd. I was sure this was how the chefs did it.
Yuki-chan? I smell something burning. Are you okay?
I'm okay. For now.
You're improving as a manager. But I think your progress as a cook is still bumpy.
I can't help but sigh at the waitress's gentle rejection as I stare at the burning pot. Maybe I should get more people to help taste my food. Yeah, I'm not alone, so I'm sure my friends will be eager to help me out. Why does she have to learn to cook if she's a manager? When you're a manager, you don't do the small stuff. You let everyone else do the small stuff.
Huh. I'm gonna leave math for later. I gotta start with general ed questions first.
I waved the white flag at the incomprehensible row of numbers and opened a different book. Sheesh, this was pretty thick too.
What is this? Some kind of old manuscript? Oh, I'm in great shape at least. How come there aren't any practical skills in the primary exam?
I give up at the endless list of formal sentences and plop onto my bed. The comfortable feeling of my pillow slowly lures me to sleep.
Oh yeah, so sleepy.
It's no use. I know when I'm beat. The sample questions for the police employment exam are too tough.
I bet Master would totally ace the written exams too. I mean, he'd make it to the top easy.
I remember declaring to Akiko-san my dream to be a police officer when I got to see him again during the incident the other day. Why a police officer? It's simple really, so I can protect everything I care about. Things like my family and friends and this town itself where I have so many good memories of growing up. Now where did Kanji get the idea where everyone's going to leave? It seems like everyone's staying put. Yukiko's going to run the inn. Chie is going to become a police officer for the town. And we're pretty sure that Yosuke's probably going to run Junes or something. I don't know. And the only two are Rise and Naoto. Yukin's gone back far away to the city, and since Yosuke's decided to go to college, he'll eventually leave Inaba too. Oh, he's going to college. Ooh, I guess there's no college in Inaba. Rise-chan and Naoto will probably have to do a lot of traveling in their work, and even Yukiko said she might go do some innkeeping training elsewhere. Kanji-kun's supposedly up in the mountains in search of dyes and cooking wood, I think. Wait, that part about the cooking wood seems off. But even if we end up separated, it won't change the fact that we can always come back here to Inaba. That's why I'll protect this town. That, I think, is the real strength of everyone gave me.
Alright, I'm gonna become a police officer. No doubt about it. If Master's at the top, I'll work my way up to his level.
And that's why I can't be bummed out just because I'm stumbling a bit over subjects I'm not so good at. I lightly slap both my cheeks to wake myself up and get a second win. Then I jump out of bed and head back to my desk once more. These sample questions are a tough enemy right now, but the stronger the enemy, the more of a true fighter welcomes the challenge. Once I become a police officer, I'll bust up bad guys at crime scenes one after another.
Master, I need to be on the streets, not behind a TV. Ah!
Akiko-san, a government official with the police, will be my strict but kind boss. Oh, and I bet if the case comes up, our ace detective Naoto-kun will help us out on the investigation. Yuki and the others will be amazed at how I take care of business. It's kind of embarrassing to think about that, though. Hee. And you fall asleep.
I'm gonna do my best.
What are you dreaming of? You have a dream cloud right there and you don't bother showing anything? I guess it's just a representation. You might as well have had the bubble coming out. Naoto. Sometime after the Golden Week incident, I was in the drawing room of a certain dummy company in Okina City. To the public, it's really a small publishing company. But in truth, it's been rented out by public safety to serve as a base for operations for administrative police activities carried out in secret. Though at times I cooperate with them on investigations, I'm still an ordinary high school student, and since I'm only an outsider from the police's perspective, it caused too much of a stir for me to come in contact with public safety at regular police stations. This, in other words, is one of the few places I can be at ease. I've come here a number of times after that case and grown acquainted with some of the part-time employees. Given my position, it may be dangerous to get too close to public safety, but the relationship is extremely useful as a source of information. The fact that it's a pipeline I established myself undoubtedly gave me greater confidence as well. Upon hearing the details of this case, the man for public safety is lost in thought for some time, but then he tells me with some charging that the secret inquiry into the Kirijo group is concluded.
What do you mean?
You probably believe that this investigation is about the potential dangers of the Kirijo group, but that's not the truth. It was ordered by top public safety officials who aren't keen on Mitsuru Kirijo's influence. They're trying to find fault with her to rein her in.
Then, were these top officials dissatisfied with my report?
Oh, your report was detailed and accurate, but that was too fair for their liking.
Are you asking me to report a distortion of the truth?
Don't glare like that. The officials used Kirijo's disappearance this time to order an investigation on the Shadow Operative's facility.
Yes, I know about that. I'd heard from my friends.
But these investigation results aren't what those at the top hoped for. If this continues, they may abandon rational judgment in their desperation.
In other words, you think they would begin to suspect me as taking sides with Kirijo?
Yes, but that's not what we hope to see happen. In all honesty, enabling their power struggle has no upside for our organization at all. We are very satisfied with your work. That's why it would be less than ideal if you lost favor with the top officials and became unhireable.
I understand. Though they're all part of public safety, you're saying the top officials and the on-site investigators have different views.
That's the nature of the beast. You have my permission to continue visiting this place from now on. So, I ask that you play along this once.
Permission to continue? So, you leave a thread for me to follow while telling me not to get too involved. A bit self-serving, wouldn't you say?
A harsh assessment. Both the inner truth and the outer veneer matter in society. That's how it is.
I was only joking. I thank you for your generous consideration.
I give a bow and leave the room. When I step outside the building, I see a clear blue sky spreading overhead. I take a seat on a bench that catches my eye. The afternoon sunlight, just now beginning to heat up, shines down on me. It's been a while since I've had times such as this with nothing pressing to occupy me. This case forced me to think about several things. First, shout-related incidents are not limited to the Midnight Channel. Second, the shout operatives are the only organization that can counter those threats or in a politically unstable position. Finally, there may be more powerful remnants of ergo research like show somewhere.
This bears further investigation.
Since I am both a detective and a persona user, there should be truths that only I can unearth from my unique position. The scope of this investigation will be vast, and I may no longer be able to remain in Inaba. But no matter what kind of physical distance I put between myself and the friends I made here, our hearts will never be apart. Having made my resolution, all I must do is make my first move in my investigation.
It seems I'm about to be very busy.
All that remains now, I believe, is Rise and Teddy. Well, and Yosuke, actually. Man, this is going to be long. This is a long epilogue.
Alright, that must be the place.
A few days after the incident during Golden Week, after coming to Okina City, I find what I'm looking for and start walking towards it. What am I looking for, you ask? Hehe, the sign for a cram school. Who are you even talking to? Who asked you? See, I've decided to go on to college after graduating from high school. I know I'm off to kind of a late start. That's my fault for ignoring my guidance counseling results. Whoa, I skipped that too fast.
Thanks to this case, I feel like I'm finally prepared to face my future. It's like I finally made a breakthrough.
A breakthrough?
When I was chatting with you while reflecting on the case, he gave me this puzzled expression when I started talking about this stuff. I told him vaguely about how I couldn't muster up an interest in the future since we'd all be going our separate ways, because I'm having so much fun with my friends here and now. It came off a little unfocused because I tried to cram in everything I wanted to say at once, including how this isn't because I'm unhappy with the way things are.
I kept wondering if there was any way I could spend my time with everyone forever and ever. But I realized that that's just running from reality.
Everything in this world changes, and that's what makes it interesting. These bonds we have will keep changing too. That doesn't worry me like it used to. No matter how far apart we may be, no matter how different the paths we take may be, I rely on everyone. I want to be someone everyone else can rely on.
That's why for now I'm focused on finding a big project that won't bore me until I die. First, I'm gonna go to college and expand my horizons. I guess for how long I thought about it, it's a pretty standard path.
Oh, I think that's just like you, Yosuke. Isn't the long consideration really the important part?
That's what my partner said after listening to my endless spiel. He might be right. Taking time to consider things must be important too. And so after picking up the application for the cram school and coming back home to Inaba, I'm now taking drastic measures at Yomenaido bookstore. In front of me is a shelf of study aid books, and all around me are serious-looking guys I'm hesitant to talk to.
I have no idea which ones are any good.
Huh? What are you doing, Yosuke? The shelf with the nurses is over there.
The guys picking out the study aid books really stare at me as Teddy's voice pierces the quiet of the store. Come on, give me a break. Why do I have to run into Teddy here?
I'll stay over here for today, thanks.
Oh, you're looking for camouflage. Something to hide your nurses with?
What? Hell no!
Teddy proudly rushes over to the certain corner I always stop by. Feeling everyone's heated stares at me, I grab Teddy by his collar and make a dash out of the store. Damn it. I wonder if maybe Janice will get some study aid books in stock. Oh, we killed two with one. Teddy's never alone. He's always with Yosuke.
This part seems to be lacking a bit. It should be more showy, extravagant, all out! Hurrah! I feel like I'm on a roll!
Okay, so Teddy does get his own. I go on decorating with splendid watercolor signs, which give the impression of the blue summer sky, and shiny star decorations too. On top of that, I've made the mannequins sexy too, to better fit the summery theme. As I'm nodding at my awesome display, Let's just make it a beeline right toward me. Hehe, I'm very surprised at my utterly perfect display skills.
Yosuke, what was that for?
Shut up! What about this is perfect to you? It looks like a midsummer swimsuit sale.
Oh, now that you mention it.
Oh, that's all you can say? Listen, this is supposed to be a section for elegant summer clothes for the early season. So why set up a swimsuit sale, huh? Stop changing things on your own.
Oh, but Sensei will come back once summer comes, right? My mind is already in full summer mode.
You're jumping the gun way too much. Don't drag our store into your shenanigans.
You say that, but aren't you curious too? Don't you want Yuki-chan, Chie-chan, Rise-chan, and Nao-chan to wear these new swimsuits as soon as possible?
Well, sure. But wait, we weren't talking about me.
Oh, I know. When Sensei comes back, let's invite Mid-chan and her friends to the beach.
Mitsuru-san and her friends, huh? Oh, they're regular working folks. I mean, they're a special unit, so I don't think they could just...
Yosuke! The game will end if you give up. Just imagine what they'd all look like in swimsuits.
Of course, there'll be Chie-chan and Yuki-chan, Nao-chan and Rise-chan. On top of that, the beauties of the Shao Arctis led by the glamorous Mid-chan in a grand gathering event. In a grand gathering. Even I can't help but get excited at the thought. Oh, that look on Yosuke's face means I bet he's gonna get a nosebleed soon. Yosuke sure is easy to read.
Look, that doesn't change the fact that it's way too early for this. Hurry up and get the display how it's supposed to be.
No! I will staunchly protect my paradise!
Your weird paradise has no place in our store! If you don't hurry and fix this, I'm docking your pay!
This is tyranny! Utter totalitarianism!
Well, that told us nothing. Teddy's gonna be a mascot forever. And here's Rise.
Well then, let's start from Act 3. Ready? Go!
I don't even know what accent that's supposed to be.
Look, a white bird. Could it be the same one we saw together last summer?
Who cares about birds right now? If there's something you want to say, then say it.
Please don't be that way. I trusted in you. I believed in our promise that we'd come here on this day. So why did you bring her? I feel like an utter fool.
Terrible play. Why are you in a play?
Rise-chan!
Inoue-san's voice echoes across the quiet rehearsal room. Geez, I already told him that the rehearsal is a little behind schedule.
Inoue-san, we're still rehearsing here.
Oh, sorry. Please forgive me.
Inoue-san quickly apologizes and bows to everyone. I bowed too, apologizing to the actor, rehearsing with, and the director for holding up the rehearsal.
Kuchikawa, it's time. You're free to go. Everyone else, take it from the top of that scene.
Huh? But...
Go on or they'll yell at me. The promise was we'd do this without getting in the way of your other work. Though, I mean, your acting was great.
Thank you. Is there anything else?
What do you mean, anything else?
Anything I should work on?
I just told you that your acting was great. You're rushing this too much. Well, I don't know. I guess you need to work on accepting your strengths and trying to build on them? Sure.
Accept my strengths?
That's right. Hey, I take back what I said. Everyone take a 30-minute breather.
At the director's orders, the tension in the rehearsal room lifts. I grab my towel and bag before hurrying over to where Inoue-san is, making himself scarce near the entrance.
So what do you need to talk about, Inoue-san?
Oh, right. The response to your TV appearance the other day was amazing. We keep getting tons of calls with more work for you. And that's why we'd really like to set up an actual schedule and put a huge media blitz behind your comeback.
No, I told you that's not what I want. I'm not even close to my peak performance yet.
Huh? But they're all really good deals, you know?
Nope. Don't you remember how we talked this over with the agency? I want to put my schoolwork first right now. Oh, can you bring the car to the front?
My persona grew a lot during Golden Week. So that's because I had help from that Elizabeth lady. Once again, I couldn't express my true self on my own. I need more confidence and a firm footing, so I won't feel lost no matter what I come up against.
Huh? Rise-chan, where are we?
I have voice training after this. Come on, you're my manager. Get your act together.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Can you give me a ride? I want to hear about what kind of work came in.
Of course. I'll bring the car around, so wait at the entrance.
After seeing off Inoue's son, I jogged towards the parking lot and opened up my cell phone. The main wallpaper is a picture of everyone we took at the food court. To make my ideal self a reality, I'll surely have to keep facing up to my weakness, but I'll have help. As long as everyone believes in me, I can overcome those weaknesses as many times as it takes. From the entrance of the studio, I look up to the blue sky. That's a little closer to summer now, and wait for Inoue-san's car to take me to the next rehearsal. The end. What about Yu's future? He has no future. He is bound to always be called back to the Velvet Room and fix something. I don't know. Probably credits. Yep. P1 Climax is over. I got that trophy. Hooray. Wow. That was a long ending. Longer than the actual game. I have nothing to say to this. It's the same game as the last one with a different story, so there's nothing to say. I played it just to conclude it, really. I know Persona 5 has been delayed, so don't expect that anytime soon, of course. Like I said, I'll get some extra money. I could do Persona Q, but I would need the money to get my 3DS installed with a special device to record. I was surprised Nintendo doesn't allow such a thing, though, by like an extension, you know, like connect it to your Wii U somehow and be able to play it. You can get double screens automatically. You have your touch screen with the Wii U pad, and then you display the main one on the TV. I'm surprised Nintendo has not worked on a way to do this. It's ridiculous when you think about it. You know, maybe you want to play some 3D. I know it wouldn't be 3D, but some people, they have the 2DS to begin with. It shouldn't be that hard to be able to play 3DS games on your Wii U. Then I could start recording them. Well, anyway, let's talk about hypotheticals here. I mean, they've done it before, though. They did it with the Super Game Boy. They did it with the Game Boy player. Well, anyway, so there's probably more to this game, which means I'm not done yet. I still have to deal with whatever remains. For Persona 3 portion, I think. So here's what I want to mention here, since I know that quite a few people do watch this. So I just want to get, I'll probably make a dedicated video, but I want to get some reaction to it first from people. Now, okay, so sometimes I want to update things, you know, give updates, maybe games that are or whatever. But making videos for it is pretty stupid. They only end up being a minute to 2 minutes long, let's say. And it's really not worth it because I don't have graphics that are exciting. So, what the hell? Booby Trap? Someone designed Booby Trap. I don't know, it's just weird. But yeah, so I was thinking of, would anyone follow me on Facebook to get updates on me? I don't have a big following, I know, so it might not be worth it. But I feel it's one of the best ways to, you know, I could show things off maybe of what I'm recording. Like, let's say I run into a bump somewhere and I could have screenshots of my editing or whatever. And, you know, but either way, would you follow me to get updates, especially for recommending games? It would be easier to keep track of games, I think, on Facebook. As opposed to having videos, older ones, that having to go back to all of them where people request them, because they're all over the place, some of them. And it's like, you know, I need a centralized place for them, and Facebook might be the best place. I don't have a personal social media account. It would not be a personal one. It would be, well, one related to the channel. I don't have a personal one. I don't do social media. My life's not interesting enough to post anything. But for the channel, it seems like it might be worth it. And then, you know, if you follow me, you can have updates of when I post videos. I presume a lot of people probably have Facebook and stuff. So I want to get some opinions first, and then I'll actually make a video asking about it. I want to gauge the interest from whoever cares. I just want to so far get a small reception from the people who watch these videos. I might ask in one more But yeah, just let me know what you think about that. I also have a few more things I'm thinking of doing. I'll announce the second one with the video. It's going to cover a few things, that one. I have a few things I want to do. Now, especially I'm back to my normal recording schedule. That's great. I haven't been able to do this in a while. That's probably going to be the end of the credits.
This program was brought to you by the following sponsors.
Oh, you mean the people who developed it. Cool. Well, at least this game wasn't as long, I guess, because the first one kind of dragged out, but I'm only 94%. Alright, cool. And with that, I'm going to end this part. And, you know, I'll just record, let's see, Persona 3 preparations. Just going to take a quick scan. I don't know how much there is. Okay, there's actually, wow, there's actually quite a bit here. Oh, wow, there's 94 here, and 0, okay. Well then, let's end this part here, and next time I'll tackle Persona 3, and I think I'll do that next anyway. So long!